What is good, Crush Nation, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be rebuilding the Charlotte Hornets. So last video we talked about Anthony Davis and the Lakers. If you guys have not looked at that video, make sure to do so. I'll have the link to it in the description below. So go ahead and click on that video if you want to hear me talk about Anthony Davis possibly going to the Los Angeles Lakers. But today we're doing the Charlotte Hornets. Like I said, we all know the Hornets are probably going to be one of the worst teams coming up in the NBA next year. So we got to find a way to fix this team. Kemba Walker, obviously the best player on the team, but we got to find a way to make this team better than it already is. Well, they're not really good at all, but still. They have Tony Parker. They have some veterans, Frank Kaminsky, Malik Monk is going to be a nice addition to the team. Hopefully he gets a lot of minutes this year. Steve Clifford didn't want to play him a lot last year, but this video I'm definitely going to be playing him a lot. Trust me. I think Malik Monk is going to get quite a bit of minutes on this team, so don't even worry about that because Malik Monk is the future of this team, and I'm not even sure if Kemba Walker is going to be on this team after this video is all said and done. But at the trade deadline, we're going to stop right here because Batum, we want to get him out of here, and we're going to go ahead and trade for Mike Conley. I know it's interesting, but now that I just noticed that we might end up keeping Kemba Walker, I wanted to build a nice backcourt with Kemba Walker and Mike Conley. And I thought the Grizzlies maybe were like, you know what, we're tired of Mike Conley's injuries. We're going to go ahead and get rid of him and get Nicholas Batum an 11th pick. And yeah, so everything is all set in stone for the Grizzlies in the future. So now I love our rotation. I think it's looking good. We got to get Malik Monk his minutes, of course. Definitely want to get our I guess he's not a rookie anymore, our sophomore some more minutes. I'm not sure why Steve Clifford never wanted to play him, but towards the end of the season, obviously he started balling up. So we got to make sure our dude is getting some minutes, and then we have Kemba Walker and Mike Conley in the backcourt. That's going to be a nice rotation going forward. But at the end of the season, Steph Curry wins MVP. You know, here's all the awards. Like usual, nothing really changes. And I don't think we made the playoffs this season. 33-49, not good enough to make the playoffs whatsoever. So we have some moves to make, obviously, in this offseason. But let's go ahead and just see who wins the championship here, and then we can build our team from there. So we also have a top 5 protected pick that was sent to the Grizzlies, so I really hope that our pick falls in the top 5, and that would be great, because if we could keep our pick and we just got Mike Conley, that would be like the best finesse trade ever, because we got Mike Conley and then the 5th pick. Maybe we trade the 5th pick, maybe we use it, but it looks like we got Dallas and Los Angeles. Dallas is going to move on, the battle of the Texas teams, and then we got Milwaukee and Philadelphia over there in the Eastern Conference, and looks like Rockets and 76ers, 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, and the Rockets are going to win the championship. No surprise there, but going into the offseason, we definitely have some moves to make. We want to make this team even better. It's not the greatest right now, but we want to make this team better, and here are the player stats on the season. Mike Conley led the way. Kemba Walker was second to him. Malik Monk had 14 off the bench. Like I said, Malik Monk is going to be getting some minutes in this video, so now, I definitely have a lot of contracts still to trade away. Hornets have one of the worst salary caps in the NBA. Like the salary, I guess like we have the 6th pick. Oh, we're projected the 6th pick, and we barely don't get our pick. But anyway, about the Charlotte Hornets, yeah, they are paying a lot of bad contracts, and we definitely need to find a way to get rid of those this offseason because it's going to be bad. Cody Zeller contract isn't favorable at all, so I think Cody Zeller is going to have to get off this team eventually, so we're going to go ahead and trade Cody Zeller out of here. Not sure what we're going to get for him, but let's go ahead and look and see what we're going to be able to get. Sammy Ojeleye, Derrick Jones Jr., Maurice Wagner, Jalen Brunson isn't a bad choice, Doug McDermott, Dougie McBuckets, I guess I should say. DeAnthony Melton, though, is offered, and I think DeAnthony Melton is looking like the best intriguing offer out here, so we're going to go ahead and get DeAnthony Melton from the Houston Rockets, and or from the Phoenix Suns, I should say, because that trade with Ryan Anderson and Brandon Knight. But now we have even more contracts to get rid of after Bismack Biyombo, and I forgot who the other player was, but after they accept their player options, we have even more contracts to get rid of because Bismack Biyombo's contract is terrible, and yeah, so we definitely need to get rid of those contracts. I don't know who decided to give Bismack Biyombo that much money, but it just wasn't a good thing at all. Or, of course, it was Orlando after Bismack Biyombo had that great series in the Eastern Conference Finals, but he hasn't really lived up to what he played like in that series. So, like I said, a lot more terrible contracts to get rid of. So we have, we got Marvin Williams. Marvin Williams. Yeah, this contract is also horrible, but I thought the Warriors could use a guy like Marvin Williams who, obviously love their three-point shooting, and Marvin Williams can do that for you. So I decided to ship him there, and MKG as well. I guess we actually traded Bismack Biyombo at the trade deadline, so I'm actually thinking about MKG and, like I said, Marvin Williams. So we definitely, Jeremy Lamb probably won't be resigning him. Tony Parker is going to be going on his own. I don't really need him here. I think Tony Parker to the Hornets was one of the weirdest signings ever. So we have about 24 million cap space going into this offseason. So we should be able to sign someone with Kemba Walker, hopefully. We're going to try to re-sign Kemba Walker. I know I said that we might not keep him, but now that we have Mike Conley here, might as well keep that backcourt together and let them play together and see how they do. And we got to get a nice center to play with them, because if you have a backcourt, we all know James Harden, Chris Paul, Clint Capella is one of the deadliest trios in the NBA. And now that if we can get a nice center next to Mike Conley and Kemba Walker, we should be set, and we honestly should be able to make a nice team. We might be able to make the playoffs next year. So there's a low-tier center, not for that much money. I think I'm liking Nikola Vucevic here, and I think I might go offer Nikola Vucevic a contract after, Brook Lopez was the other best option, and I'm not really digging that. So 2-year, $27 million deal for Nikola Vucevic. Hopefully he accepts that. And like I said, we got to get Kemba Walker back as well, so we get Kemba Walker and Vucevic to accept. And Frank Kaminsky also is going to be a signing that we're going to need to do, because we want Frank Kaminsky out there to stretch the floor, which is what exactly we're going to get him for. So Frank Kaminsky, going to get him back eventually. We're just waiting for him to get a contract offer, but I'm going to not waste my time anymore. I'm just going to give him a 3-year deal for $6 million. Not bad. And Frank Kaminsky, just like that, is back on the team. At the rotation, we got Kemba Walker, Mike Conley, Miles Bridges, Frank Kaminsky, Vucevic, Hernan Gomez, Malik Monk, Kyle Anderson, and DeAnthony Melton. That rotation is looking super good. Let's see if we can make the playoffs. So, we did not make the playoffs. Vucevic and the 11th pick for Jeremy Lin and DeAndre Jordan. We got to make a move. I don't think Vucevic is the center that we need. I think if we had a more defensive-minded center like DeAndre Jordan down low, I think Mike Conley and Kemba Walker would benefit with him super well. So that's what we're going to do for the end of the season. For the end of the video, we need a nice center. So we're going to trade for DeAndre Jordan. So that's a good trade, I believe. So DeAnthony Melton and Dwayne Bacon are going to go ahead and accept their qualifying offers. We're going to probably expect both of them to just accept their qualifying offers. I don't expect either of them to get any deals. But like I said, the salary cap table, I mean, we're not really going to have money to do anything else. So we just got to roll with the team we got, basically. And I honestly think this team will be super good. Jeremy Lin as the backup. Mike Conley still at the shooting guard. I think we'll be fine. I think this team is going to make some noise in the Eastern Conference. Now, I don't know if we're gonna win a championship or anything, but I guess anything is possible. So we can basically just see. And like I said, I believe that these two will just accept their qualifying offers, which they do. They don't get any offers elsewhere. So glad to have them back, of course. And yeah, this team is looking pretty decent. And for the final rotation, we have Kemba Walker, Mike Conley, Miles Bridges, Frank Kaminsky, DeAndre Jordan, Jeremy Lin, Kyle Anderson, Malik Monk, and Willie Hernan Gomez. So, like I said, this roster is looking pretty darn good. Let's hope that transfers to some good results. For the very last season of the video, we have RJ Barrett winning Most Improved All-NBA team for Russell Westbrook. DeAndre Murray on the All-Defensive First team. Just kind of skimming through these. You guys can kind of read them, pause if you really want to see them. We went 41-41, and I honestly wasn't even expecting us to make the playoffs, but we did. So I'm glad that we did make the playoffs. 20.5 points for Kemba, 19 for Conley, 16 for Bridges, which is very nice, and Malik Monk had 11.5 down there. So we're facing Cleveland Cavaliers in the first round. Let's hope that we can beat them. I mean, let's at least make it to the second round. That would be super nice to end off the video in a good way. We are evened up with Cavaliers. We go up 3-2. And it looks like we're going to make it to the second round. And we're facing the Atlanta Hawks, which shouldn't be too terrible of a task. And we're up 2-0, up 3-0. And just like that, oh wait, oh just like that, we're in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's kind of crazy. Didn't really expect to make the Eastern Conference Finals, and we don't even have to face the Toronto Raptors. This couldn't get easier. So Magic go 1-0, we go up 2-1, we're up 3-1. Are we on to the NBA Finals yet? No, yes we are. We win in 6 games. Wow, 41-41 facing Houston Rockets. So this will probably be tough, but we're up 3-2. We won a championship. Guys, you know how long it's been since I've won a championship? Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already. This is Crush Bulls, and I'm saying peace.